Hey, I'm Aja A, and welcome to Sunshine Haze. Don't forget to check out all the links that I have listed down in the description box, and if you like the video, please give me a little thumbs up. If you have any questions after the video is over, feel free to drop them down below. I try to respond to everyone. And if you all know people interested in astrology, numerology, tarot, or whatever I'm talking about on this channel, go on and send them this link. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. May this info help y'all live your best lives. Peace. Hey y'all, welcome back. This is your typical or your regular lunar cycle tarot forecast. This time we're looking at the Aries lunar cycle, so we're talking beginning of April through the beginning of May. This video is for Scorpio, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising. So before I even get started, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, and if you feel like what I'm saying in the video doesn't resonate with you, you can also check out your Moon and or Rising sign, which I do have links down in the description box below, okay? All right, so this is, the regular 4-card spread. We're going to be looking at the energy coming in for you Scorpios during this next month. Also, any challenges or obstacles that you might be dealing with during this next month as well. And because we are underneath the Aries lunar cycle, we've got the Aries energy card, which will be talking about where you need to really exert your energy and make moves in the physical, right? And then as always, there's going to be a quick little soul message, something extra for you to take away with you from this reading for the next month, okay? All right, y'all, let's go on and get started. First card that you have coming up in your spread is in the position of the energy that y'all will be tapping into, or the energy coming in for you during this next month. And you've got transformation, which is a very intense but also a very positive energy. This does tell me that Scorpio, you guys have been putting in a lot of work, and you guys are known for that diligence, right? You've been putting in a lot of work over these past few months, especially over this past year. And during this next month, and again, we're underneath Aries energy, it's cardinal, so it's getting things started, making moves, stepping into these new chapters. Underneath this energy, you are going to start to feel or start to see the transformation from all of the work that you have done. So, if you've been really trying to advance in your career during this next month, you may be offered that position, or you may find an opportunity that helps you, learn what you need to learn to take that next step. If you, for instance, if you've been in your own business or working on your own stuff, whatever you've been doing in the past year, if you haven't been seeing it play out, especially I think for a lot of you Scorpios, the energy, at least throughout like the fall and the winter, was like, things will happen for you, but they will happen in divine timing. So this could be the card of divine timing for you. All that work you've put in, you will start to see play out in the physical for you. As I was saying, like if you have a business or you're working on your own stuff, you may have been feeling like, oh my gosh, this is kind of impossible. But during this next month, you will start to see, the fruits of your labor, so to speak. This is also a card of personal transformation. I will say, literally, it says it on the card. I think for you, Scorpio, on a higher spiritual level, there has been a lot of things transpiring for you in the past year, within the past few months, that are kind of shifting your perspective. And when we start to look at the world and think about things differently, we become a little bit different. I don't want to say we like change our whole lives, but we become a little different. We evolve in a way. So this next month for you, you're really going to be feeling that cardinal Aries energy. You will really be feeling yourself coming into these new spaces, which is a really beautiful feeling. And I'm excited to see this popping up here for you, Scorpio. The next card that I have popping up for y'all is in the position of what challenges or obstacles you may be facing. So this is the Two of Air. With the transformation card coming up here, and I say this in a lot of my videos, with change comes resistance. Anytime there is change, somebody wants to fight it. I feel like the change for you, and you guys are stubborn, you Scorpios are stubborn, you may not necessarily feel like you're ready for all of these shifts happening around you, right? The Two of Air card in this deck carries this message of things breaking down around you in order for you to fall into alignment. And so there is this negative aspect of moving away from, detaching yourself from certain situations, certain people, certain aspects of your life, in order for you to come into this positive aspect of where you need to be, what you're supposed to be doing, and the people you're supposed to be around, right? This is also a card of just really weighing out things in your mind and in your head. So I feel like for you, as it's being in the opposing position, you really may be like, oh my gosh, do I have to stop talking to this person, or do I have to leave this job in order to work full-time here, or do I have to, have that hard, heavy conversation in order to feel this light? my answer to you, Scorpio, is yes, this is the crossing position, and you can turn this into an upright position to where you have your thoughts balanced, to where you understand the things going on around you are happening in regards to your betterment, for your highest good. You can always change that energy. You can always shift your energy, right? Okay. The next card coming up for y'all is in the position of the Aries energy. Where do you need to be exerting your energy in the physical? What kind of moves do you need to be making to really get shit popping? This is your card. You have the Death and Rebirth card here. So for a lot of people, a lot of the spreads that I've done so far for the signs, there's this essence of coming back to self. Underneath this Aries energy, I'm not surprised. Sometimes people associate Aries with being selfish when they're operating within their shadow sides. But during this time, I think you're supposed to tap into this quote-unquote selfish energy. You've got the Death and Rebirth card here, and you've got the Transformation card here, and you've got a card of weighing things out and understanding what's going on around you, right? So with the Death and Rebirth card, this does tell me, Scorpio, you actually do need to work to turn this crossing card into an upright position. There are things that you need to understand. There are things that you need to move away from. There are things that need to die out in order for you to grow again. You see, you've got this egg resting on top of these skulls. Your foundation is what you've gone through. Your foundation is your experience, okay, Scorpio? But in order for you to become this new little baby glowing thing inside the egg, you have got to understand that you've got to do away with this stuff, and you can no longer have active, current interactions with this energy down here, okay? I always say when you're moving forward into a new chapter, it does not make sense to carry along the baggage from the old, because you need to make space. Crumbling foundations, you need to make space so that you can pick up some new bags. And when I say pick up new bags, I don't mean putting negative shit in them. I mean like pick up something new, like get you a new bag, my G's. So during this next month, you're gonna have to do some work to really move yourself away from your old habits, move yourself away from these old situations that don't serve you anymore. Get yourself out of these cycles that are not meant for you anymore, and you'll know what they are because you don't feel like you're in alignment with them. Move anything away that doesn't make you feel balanced and doesn't make you feel good, and once you do that, you'll find yourself getting ready to hatch out of this little golden egg, okay? All right, Scorpio. The last card that I have coming up for you guys in the spread is in the position of the soul message, and you've got to be fair. And I want to talk about the numerology on this card too. It's 38, which breaks down to 11. But also with the 3 and the 8, this talks about building new foundations and really being successful with them. But then the 11 is talking about enlightenment and healing and growth. So to be fair, this card comes in with this energy of, okay, you've got to keep it real with yourself. And I think this is just an amplification of this 2 of air card here, saying, okay, Scorpio, you need to really understand all of your experiences, because in order for you to, again, move into this positive light, you have to know what happened and why it happened. If you don't have that understanding, you're not going to be able to tap into this transformation energy or complete this death and rebirth phase successfully. And that's not what we're trying to do. Aries is cardinal. We're in a new. We're trying to really get shit popping and really have it popping for us in the way that we want to see it play out, right? So you got to keep it real with yourself. And as you keep it real with yourself, you'll start to understand things, and you'll be able to go through these cycles and become that golden egg, okay, Scorpio? So this is a kind of intense energy for your reading, but y'all are intense, you're Scorpio, so this is, I feel like this is not something that you're not used to, but understand that during this next month, you will be moving into new territory, into new spaces, energetically and physically, okay? So just keep that in mind, Scorpio. That's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you feel like you need a little bit of clarification, feel free to book a reading with me. I've got that info link down below. I would also say check out your vernal equinox tarot forecast. That is for the spring season, and that is covering March through June, and I have those linked down below as well. All right, Scorpio, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see y'all next time.